Then we go into March, and this is our second anniversary. We're in Branson, Missouri. It was fun, but we probably won't do that again. The Titanic exhibit was a lot of fun though. It was better than the one in Orlando, Florida. Then in the back here, we have some Gather, crepe paper Gather. I have to take a picture of the Chucks when they're fresh out of the box and so crisp and clean. Love that photo. Pastor Dave. My husband's playing with the guitar he got for anniversary. Our first couch. Then here is a self-portrait, which you don't see that often. I don't take a lot of selfies, is what they call them now. Good hair day. I was trying on very bold lipstick for me, which was a pink pop lipstick. I know my mom would have liked it because she said that the shades of pink looked really nice on me as far as makeup goes. This was using Maggie Holmes Gather, except for these florals are from Open Book. Some fussy cutting here. This acetate tag is actually from Pink Paisley, but I just thought it went really well because it has negative print of florals on it. And the blue, because I'm wearing like a blue denim dress, I put these stars, which I have seen Maggie Holmes have in her collections. Maybe not blue, but the stars, yes. And in the back we have some Dear Lizzie. This process video is on my YouTube channel. Behind here, all this layering are scrap pieces of paper. And then this I added from a recent Hobby Lobby buy. From all the clearance stickers, I wanted to add that in because we also have coffee, not just donuts. This was the morning of my dad and stepmom's wedding. This is Dear Lizzie, except for this is Becky Higgins. Obviously I got my typewriter, so journaled with my typewriter. Then in the back here, I used Carta Bella because that went really well with the theme of her wedding, the whole vibe, vintage, a classic at the same time. This was gifted to me by my sister. Very photo heavy. Oh, you see me? I'm carrying my big old camera. So I was a photographer at the wedding, but I also had to walk down. So I took pictures of my sister, and then I went to the back and slung the camera over my shoulder and walked down with my husband. And then I busted out my camera to take this photo because they were in the back walking behind us, and continue on photographing the wedding. Ooh, I sweated. It was a workout for me. This is my favorite shot taken from the wedding. I think it says so much of that day. Their age, their vows, the black and white, classic, family in the back. I love that photo. Again, still using Carta Bella. This is from Hobby Lobby. Then over here, oh my goodness. So, usually when people don't like the layouts that they do, I have heard of scrapbookers redoing them. I'm not into that. I would just keep as is because it's a learning curve for me. And I think it just describes the progression of my style and my technique. But this right here was my first time using stencils and modeling paste. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it was because of the stark white background, but you can see all of my mistakes. This is not my favorite layout. It has nothing to do with the photo and not even with the layering here. I love the layering. Even the bits and pieces here, it's literally just the mixed media part that I don't like. And then I did a second layout and I learned a little bit more. I also learned that I don't like this shade of gold, even though it kind of went with the vintage vibe of the wedding. I think I like a more warmer gold like you see on the Heidi Shine splatters here. But overall, I do like it. I think framing the photo with the modeling paste is how I'll go, not random. Yeah, we're at the reception here. Again, that's from that wedding dress that you saw that I pointed out. This is also, my sister gifted me that. She gifted me a lot of scrapbooking stuff like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And it went well. I'm so glad I kept it because it went so good with their wedding theme. Here's the end of the night. And I just love these photos. Look how happy they are. How happy my dad is. Look, he's just like jumping for joy. So cute. So glad I was able to photograph their wedding. It's an honor to do it. Then this is a 3x12, no, 4x12, and quite a lot of colors going on each photo. So I kind of left it simple. This is from Tuesday morning. This is from Target Dollar Spot. I was just using my stash. I guess those are the only pictures I have for May. Here we have June. It's my husband's birthday month, and we went to go see The Outsiders, which was a movie on the lawn downtown. I miss doing that. Over here, I used Heidi Swap. This is Heidi Swap. My husband and I hosted our first young adults conference. That's Maggie Holmes though. And this was my first time leading it all by myself. Usually background singing, or I lead one song a night or something, but to do the whole thing all by myself, whew, that was a lot of work. But it was awesome. What a great adventure that was. Over here, we have some summer layouts. I want to say this is Pebbles. I think I made a summer kit. Yep, it was like a DIY summer kit. This is recent. Pulled out the Bloom collection from Maggie Holmes to get me into the spring mood, but then like I told you, I've noticed that I had 1 or 2 layouts to do, so I thought, let's see what I can pull that's kind of summery from that collection. And I thought the yellow would go very well with this sunflower photo I took from my work. And this, it's kind of got like a linen texture to it. Dreaming of Flowers and Sunshine. Remember this place because this is my work. I don't work there anymore at the preschool, but I did love working there. And this was definitely a Seuss fish, you know, the paper baggie, the doily, and the pieces of ephemera and scraps and stuff like that. And again, look, same shape stickers back to back to create a tab. Is just a really good way to use up your stickers. Okay, and then the back here, I left it blank because this is not my fault. This is my husband. He needs to airdrop some photos of his trip. My brother-in-law, my dad, and him went to go minister in Mexico. I do have the cards already out, so I could just put some journal in here, add some more photos, and we'll be done with that. Then in the back here we have, I want to say this is Notes and Things by Crepe Paper. This was a birthday card that my stepmom mailed to me. Every birthday she mails out really pretty cards. I don't know where she gets them from. Just love all of these jewels. That's so cool to make an ice cream cone. I love that card. This is confetti, Dear Lizzie, lots of fun. And again, we went to Rudy's. Oh, and look, my sister was starting to sell cookies or just see if she could do designs and stuff. And she shipped out to me some of her first cookies right there. So this was 6 years ago. She has a cookie shop. Check her out on Instagram, Warm and Fed. We're in September. This is open book. And I had to trim them down because this is a 2x3, I think, size. Made my own chai mix here. And I actually sold a few. I love making my own wreaths for our door. And Ichiban! Oh my goodness. So there was this hole in the wall Japanese steakhouse called Ichiban. It was just 2 old lady waitresses and 1 male cook. From the outside, you would have been like, Lori, we're not eating here. But I would have just said, trust me. They had like a secret sauce. It tasted like molasses, maple. Oh my gosh. And the sear on the steak or chicken was on point. And Quick Trip, which is a gas station, bought out where they were renting. And now it's like completely demolished. There's a gas station on it, and never again will I taste this. So sad. Moving on. Gather works very well for fall. This is Hobby Lobby. Leaves, you know, kind of like a repetition thing going on here. And then this is a scrap lift. I want to say this is Fancy Pants called Millie and June. I have it right here next to me. Fancy Pants, I was right! It's a Millie and June Fancy Pants collection kit. This was 2006 though. This is when Hobby Lobby would sell lots of American crafts. So I mixed that with some open book obviously. I mean, how perfect is that? She has brown hair and she's holding the camera, and I have brown hair and holding my camera. Oh, sorry for being out of focus. I wanted to take a self-portrait of me at work. This was right before a shoot. This is Amy Tangerine right here. Amy Tan. She's kind of got more deeper colors. Goes well with fall, because this is November, if I hadn't said that yet. This right here is Chamel. I really like this layout. There's just a lot of pieces from my stash in here. It's Amy Tan too. The back here, this is a Hip Kit paper. Simple Stories. I think this was me trying to use as much as Simple Stories because I was just kind of over that older style that they had. This is Hobby Lobby though. Hobby Lobby. Using some clear stickers because you know that's a challenge for me. Hobby Lobby, those bottle cap stickers. I didn't know they were bottle cap stickers. I thought they were just circle stickers. But I was able to use those as a triangle, you know, to frame the photo. And then here is an unfinished layout. So I have 2 unfinished layouts that I'm going to do this November. But that's part of my Christmas scrapping. I don't consider that as the album not being done. This album will end with a December in 2014. So that's it. Overall, I think I have 1, 2, 3 layouts to really make this 100% complete. But to me, it is done. And I'm so glad for it. I hope you enjoy this video. It is longer, but I kind of like to listen to these videos while I'm scrapping because I don't necessarily have to look at my phone because there's not necessarily a technique being taught, but just the scrapper, the crafter, just, you know, sharing. Anyway, it's still fun. I will see y'all in my next video. I picked up a few things from Michaels thanks to, I'll put her name here on Instagram. She shared that there was acetate for $3. And if y'all have been following me since last year, I've been telling you that I've been looking for acetate. And I'll also show you some other finds. But anyway, till next time.